this crazy Project Veritas video, like let's make fun of it. But if you find yourself agreeing with Project Veritas, you need to be put on a fucking space rocket, one of Elon Musk's space rockets, and be shot into Mars, okay? Are you okay? What are you, like, what, you think Elon Musk cares about, like, ableism, dude? Yeah, motherfuckers are in here, like, Project Veritas doing really good disability activism today. Yeah, no, dude, as you know, if you have fucking some kind of disability, if you're on the spectrum, dude, oh my God, if you have autism, you could just be a fucking billionaire piece of shit. This is how easy to dupe you, dude? What the fuck? It's a Veritas New York Post article, and you're literally... What's wrong with Project Veritas? No shot, guys. Do you know what this is? Do you know what Project Veritas is? Do you know what they do? They are one of the worst hatchet men in the business, dude. They literally go and try to cut, like, these crazy videos, deceptively edited videos. They're the clip chimp for the Republican Party. I don't. That's why I'm asking, lol. Okay, well, for those of you who don't know, I'm surprised no one knows this. I talk about them from time to time. But Project Veritas is an organization that would no longer be in existence in a just world. But unfortunately, we live in a fucking reactionary dystopia. They did take down Acorn successfully. And they are famous for just lying all the time. And in the most outrageous ways possible. Like, they literally will, like, deceptively edit shit. Remember the Planned Parenthood is, like, eating and selling aborted fetuses saga? You guys remember that? That was Project Veritas. They literally just straight up lie. They cut videos, they deceptively edit videos, and sometimes they just straight up fucking lie. And then, when they lie, they pump it through the Republican news networks, and everybody now will... I mean, they just lie about shit, and people will talk about it. You see this link, man? Point right. NaziSussy.com/truth. I agree 100%. No cap. Yeah. They literally would say, like, they would just, like, make shit up and say that, they were, Planned Parenthood was, like, selling fucking baby parts. Remember when, what's his face? The pedo guy who was running, oh my God, my brain is not working. The pedophile guy in Alabama, Roy Moore. He was running for an election, and the Democratic Party was obviously, understandably, attacking him for that. And Project Veritas went to Washington Post with, like, this big ass fucking camera hidden on a bag, and they tried to, like, bait the Washington Post into fucking believing in, like, a fake victim, just so they could be like, look, they believe anyone. I know. I said the pedophile, and everyone was like, there's so many. They were huge in part of Trump's plan in PA to stoke election misinformation when they paid that post office worker to lie about seeing his boss misplace ballots. Yeah. Yeah, they pay people. They are the reason why the Ilhan Omar shit. Yeah, remember what they said about Ilhan Omar? Like, part of the reason why the whole, like, Ilhan Omar has the gross, fucking disgusting attacks against Ilhan Omar or have any kind of staying power. Tucker Carlson will also turn around and platform them regularly. Those are the full 10-page PDF on how COVID being a hoax. Yeah, so those are the guys. They are the worst of the worst of the worst, okay? They're some of the biggest fucking demons of all time. Yeah. They have never been truthful ever in their entire fucking lives. Anyway. But usually they'll just find, like, some random fucking dude that works at a company, okay? They'll get him drunk. This is the way they operate, okay? Yeah, this was awesome. Woman tried to do Washington Post with false claim about Roy Moore, paper says. Also, going to the New York Times for an article on Washington Post is always a horrible idea because newspapers are the pettiest fucking bitches on the planet, for the record. Just fun fact, if you didn't know this, always go directly to the source. Like, example, if one of the big newspapers breaks a fucking story, the other newspaper that covers that story will do it in the snarkiest way possible. Low key. Always. So this will not be well written, in my opinion, but maybe I'm wrong. But a woman with ties to a right-wing activist group falsely claimed to the Washington Post that she had conceived a child with Roy Moore, the Republican Senate candidate in Alabama, when she was 15, the newspaper reported on Monday afternoon. That was Project Veritas is doing. They created like a fake victim in a sea of very real victims that the Washington Post had found for very real victims of Roy Moore. A person who literally was not allowed to go to the mall. A person who was banned from his own hometown's mall. Why? Because he was harassing and trying to fuck 15-year-olds at the mall. Understand that. The woman identified by the paper as Jamie T. Phillips claimed in recent interviews with the reporters that she had an abortion after having sex with Moore in 1992, but the Post said that it had discovered inconsistencies in her account and evidence that the woman concocted the sensational claim to try to dupe the reporters and coax them into discussing the political impact her story could have on Mr. Moore. A reporter with the Post confronted the woman about the holes in her story on Wednesday, and then Post journalists saw her on Monday morning entering the offices of Project Veritas, a conservative group that films undercover videos. The organization trying to goad them into revealing biases or unethical schemes to discredit the news media. And they got fucking owned. But the Republicans don't care. They do not care. They literally do this all the time. Like, they know that Project Veritas lies all the fucking time, but they still keep beefing up Project Veritas because it does stuff like this. It gets people like even members in my community to turn around and go, oh, did you see this Project Veritas video? Here, let me tell you what they do. They get some fucking guy, oftentimes like really like low-level dude, okay? They greatly beef up the low-level dude's importance, make it seem like he's like a high-level executive. They get them fucking drunk as fuck. They put a secret camera up while they're having a conversation and deceptively edit shit. They like goad them into being like a false sense of security and goad them into goad them into like saying crazy shit while they're fucking drunk, and then deceptively edit out all the parts where they come across normal, and also edit out the parts where they're like trying to get them to, say some crazy shit. And that's it. It's not like a deep fake, but they always get like some random fucking dude to say whatever the fuck under the, under alcohol, under the influence of alcohol. Like sometimes it'll be like at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, like all you need to do is subscribe, right? And you're like, come on, bro, how did you know that? Well, and then the guy will literally just be like, you can subscribe for $5 or for free with the Twitch Prime as long as you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. And you're like, oh, come on, dude, it's crazy. How do you know that? But yeah, or you're just, you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the woman ad break now. George of the George. Thank you for the 5-tier-1 gift subs. All right, so now, with that in mind, here, I'll give you a little bit more information about Project Veritas so you understand. Yeah, illegal ballot harvesting by Ilhan Omar's campaign. That was falsified. Left-wing Wisconsin groups targeted by men tied to Project Veritas. Diamond Dog operations to suppress mail-in and absentee voting. They did the failed Washington Post sting, which we talked about. Project Veritas was served with a restraining order. They're a right-wing provocateur known for a series of deceptive videos attacking targets like Planned Parenthood and Acorn, a community organizing group. As of 2017, Project Veritas' main targets were the mainstream news media and left-leaning groups via undercover stings that involve using false cover stories and covert video recordings meant to expose what the group says is media bias. Polonius and Atomic Stalin. Thank you for the 5 of the subs. Asmongold taking over news on Twitch. Yes, dude. Offering 24/7 coverage to the Amber Heard Johnny Depp trial is actually taking over news media on Twitch. You're right. No, that's how this works. That's news media. News media, but like only for Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. I like Asmongold. Don't join the discourse if you aren't a journalist. What do you mean? Oh, you're just being fucking stupid. Oh, you're just like trying to get me to ban you today. It's weird. Okay. Aren't you having on Little Project Veritas agent today, Mike and PA? Yeah, I'll have him on in a little bit. I mean, how much other news could there really be? Yeah, no, it's just... I like Asmongold, but like, I'm not going to fucking literally do 24/7 reacts to a court case that involves Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. there's a lot of there's a lot going on in the world and in America, and you know, that's it. It's newsworthy to a certain degree, but not the end all be all. You know what I mean? Okay. Um. Yes, we are gonna have a person with personal firsthand involvement from Project Veritas, Mike from PV, in a little bit. I think it's unbearably cringe how everyone suddenly became a body language expert, which is already a dumb type of expert to begin with because of that trial. Yeah, no, I know. It's just I am just watching from afar. MRA freaks are magnifying it. I feel like no, it's not just the MRA freaks, dude. Radfems have fucking joined in on the fun too now. Like the incels and MRA guys had their fucking month long like parade, and they definitely took it too far, obviously. But now you got the fucking Radfems also popping off. But of course, they can't pop off on the fucking incels because the incels will turn around and like say horrifying things to the Radfems, their femcells. So then they pop off on people like me, who has like a more normal approach to covering the fucking issue. Yeah, now they're out there. Trust me, they're in here right now probably. Dude, people want to start drama between you and Asman for ages now. This is drama bait. Why would there be drama? I don't give a fuck. I just said that like, no, Asmongold popping off with the trial is not a bad thing. I don't give a shit. I'm saying that like it's not news. Saying that Amber Heard and Johnny Depp are the only news. It's the only type of news coverage that you can have is fucking stupid. It sucks that femcells are targeting you, but they're still incredibly tiny compared to the internet acting like incels for the past month. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for sure. Was Fear End this morning? No, we just like shot a little intro. Stop talking about Asman is bait. Move on. Yeah. All right. Also, mods, you can ban the Asmongold news guy chatter, who was very clearly probably drama baiting. Literally the biggest story since 9/11, and you're acting like it's just some celebrity show trial where hundreds of thousands of people are self-reporting their insecurities online. Yes, that's a good one. I did hear the new intro song. It was pretty funny. Veritas specifically target the right-wing QAnon team, but also left-wing people who are generally more skeptical of mainstream media. What? Veritas specifically targets the right-wing QAnon team? Oh, you're saying their target audience. Yes, you're right about that. Project Veritas goes after and like targets or tries to fucking, push certain narratives that my house, bro. Anyway,